are you? And welcome to another episode of 4C and Fabulous. And I know I have been away for a while. I apologize. And yeah, I am wearing a wig. That is because I have started my winter hair care regimen. And I don't know if you have started yours yet, but I have decided to go ahead and start mine. The weather's been fluctuating just insanely here in Chicago. It'll be 30 degrees, then it'll be 60 degrees. And what I was doing all summer, as you know from watching the show, I was wearing Afro puffs basically, and I was using my Hawaiian Silky, which, oh my goodness you guys, it really helped my hair grow. It helped my hair grow so much. The hair that in the middle of my head back there, it grew at least 2 inches. So I was really excited. I did not want to lose that length. So the wet sets, the wash and goes, I can't do them in Chicago in the winter. Some people can, I cannot. I also hate having to try and fluff out my hair after being like encased in a cap. It's just too much of a hassle. Wearing wigs allows me to concentrate just on my own hair care and not worry so much about how it's going to look and how I'm going to style it. It just lets me focus on washing, conditioning, and moisturizing. So that's what I do. I discovered it really works for me. It's a lot less stress on my hair. Just a great thing. So I'm just going to go through my basic weekly hair care winter regimen. It is nothing big. It is not a ton of products. I actually use the same stuff all winter and my hair grew like crazy. So that's what I'm doing this winter. And it involves a wig. This happens to be Valley Girl, the infamous Valley Girl. And what's so hilarious to me is that this is a new Valley Girl. I had an older one. So I'm actually going to go back and get some more Valley Girls this Friday. She was stacked up to the rafters. I don't know if they just got a shipment in or what. And they actually had her in 1B. You know they never have 1B. All that's left is ever 1. That's it. Because everybody grabs the 1Bs first. So I don't know. They might have gotten a bunch in for like Black Friday, which is why they had so many. But I really like Valley Girl. This one's really soft. I always get full cap wigs in the winter. I don't have to worry about my roots showing or whatever, or part up here. I don't think I could deal with lace fronts. I sweat too much. I just don't want to be bothered. So this I can just put on and go. Got a mirror here. So I love Valley Girl. Now, over the summer, I experimented with some wigs. One of my favorites was Leger. So I'll put up some pictures. I rocked Leger most of the summer. It was so screamingly hot here in Chicago, though. It was hard to wear anything on your head. It was hard to keep your own hair on your head, let alone a wig. So I did not rock Leger as much as I would have liked to, but I did rock her a lot during the summer. So that being said, Leger was really hard to wear once it started getting cold enough to wear hats, because of where I had to place her on my head, because I wasn't wearing her as a full cap. I was kind of wearing her as a piece and towards the back and then using headbands, and it was not fun. It really was hard to get a hat on my head. And even like the newsboy cap, like, which is the winter hat that I have, it was still hard. It was not comfortable. So I decided to go with these because I can put on my cap really easily. I'm sorry, like loose hair was like on my eyelid. So this hat fits perfectly. And I just sweep this to the side. And I'm fine. And my hair covers my ears and I'm nice and warm. So that is another reason I go with the hats, with the full wigs in the wintertime. So let's get into my regimen.
The hawk is out to get you. He's a mean, dirty bird. And he'll use dust, wind, rain, everything he's got to wreck your beautiful natural. How can you handle the hawk? Get your natural together with the Hawk Handlers from Afro Sheen. Shampoo out the hawk's dirty work with Afro Sheen concentrated shampoo. It conditions while it cleans. And to protect against dryness and future hawk attacks, there's Afro Sheen conditioner and hairdress. Then for the real test against the hawk, it's Afro Sheen Holding Hairspray, a protein hairspray that holds even in damp weather, without any flaking or dulling. Now that you've decided to be beautiful, stay beautiful, and keep your proud natural together. Use Afro Sheen. Use Afro Afro Sheen handles the hawk.
The bulk of my winter regimen takes place on Friday. Now, that is when I do my detangling and do my all-night hot oil treatment. So what that is when you put oil in your head and put a plastic cap on and you sleep in it. That's an overnight hot oil treatment. So I use a spray bottle to mist my hair. This is just one of the ones with a little design on it. Any spray bottle will do, something that you get your hair wet. If you would like, you could put olive oil or something in this. That's up to you. Next up is your oil. Now, to me, my miracle oil was the Korat Amen oil from Carol's Daughter. Yes, this is a teeny tiny bottle of it. This is all you can get of this oil now, unfortunately. It makes me very, very sad. And that was kind of where I fell off in doing my treatments before, because I ran out of the oil and you couldn't buy it anymore. And because my hair had grown so much from using the oil, I was scared to use another oil, when of course I should have just used another oil, because I honestly feel like it was more me being consistent with the regimen and showing my hair TLC than it was the actual oil. So it took me forever and a day to get the oil, but by then I had lost most of the length that I had gained because I had stopped doing my regimen. So don't do that. Just try a different product. Don't stop because you don't have the product you were using. So I have this now, but it's not a lot of it. So when I run out of that, I have 2 backup oils ready. Now this one I found in Target. Africa's Best Ultimate Herbal Oil. So we'll see how that works. This is only $2.99. It says it's a blend of penetrating natural oils. And I also have just a straight up hot oil treatment, the jojoba oil one from Queen Helene. So those are my 2 backups for when the Korat Amen runs out. So after wetting my hair and combing it out, and I like to do that before I take my shower to have all the shedded hair from the week, because I don't comb my hair during the week. I keep it braided up under the wig. So we're just going to start with Friday night. So I spray, dampen my hair, comb out any shedded hair. So I would undo each braid. It's braided up, either French braids going back or actually just kind of loose braids. Comb each one out, get rid of any shedded hair, apply the hot oil, braid it back up. So I do that over my entire head. So then you got a couple of options. There is a regular plastic shower cap, which you can get in the dollar store by Urban Essence. They look like that. And it's just a plastic shower cap. And they're disposable. And they're very, very light. They're very, very thin. And these are clear. And you just use one. This is what they look like. Sometimes you could get the colored ones if you buy them in the beauty supply individually. But a lot of the times in the beauty supply, they'll be 10 for $1. This package is 15 shower caps for $1. So you do the math. This is a better deal. So I just keep them in there. That's your one option. And what I discovered a couple of weeks ago in the dollar store was this. A thermal conditioning cap from Urban Essence. And it's sort of like a metallic material. So I actually haven't tried this yet. I bought a couple of them, so I will be trying this. I can let you know. But the plastic shower cap works fine. So then during the winter, what I usually do, I'll put that cap on. Then I'll put on the New York City winter knit cap my sister got me. It's got lint all over it. And I will wear this to bed. So if you just want to put on a satin bonnet over your plastic cap, that's fine too. But I use this. So then on Saturday morning, I get up and I wash my hair. Now I wash my hair with Herbal Essences Drama Clean. And this should last me probably until end of January. This amount. I was using this back when it was called Degunkify. This is what I use to wash my hair with. I've never had a problem with my hair being stripped. I used this shampoo the entire time when I had that insane growth spurt from using the hot oil. I don't lather up till it squeaks. I wash it once, maybe twice. But I don't use a ton of it either. I use like literally a quarter-sized amount. and rinse, rinse, rinse. So then this is just a shampoo. Then to detangle. Now, I was using any VO5 or not herbal essences, but what's the other one? VO5 or Suave shampoo that I happened to come across in the dollar store that I thought smelled good. It was working fine. Then all of a sudden it occurred to me, the detangling process is one of the longest processes in doing your hair. Why not use a deep conditioner while you're doing that? You know, I mean, it just makes sense. So I started using the tea tree oil packs by African Pride. And that's what I was using to deep condition. I will look for a packet. I think I have a packet here. I'm not sure. Let me check. I am back. It was not African Pride. It is ISO Plus Herbal Remedy Super Conditioning Pack with tea tree oil and aloe. This has insane slip. And somebody asked me a question about what slip means. And slip is just how easy it is to get the comb through your hair while this product is on. Is it insanely easy, or is it still giving you a lot of tension and a lot of struggle? And this is so slippery. It's so slick. It does an awesome job. I would use, this is $1.29. I would use about 4 packs a week. Because I would put a pack on, I would split my hair into 4 sections and use a pack on each section. So yeah, that's $4.29 a week on my hair, but my hair grew like crazy. If you could get away with it, you could use half a pack per section and you only go through 2 packs. Or maybe you don't have a lot of hair and 1 pack is enough for your whole head. I started using this. I really enjoyed using it. If you don't want to use this, that's fine. You can see how it works. I still had growth when I was just using the regular shampoo. As far as regular detangling shampoo goes, my new favorite is Herbal Essences Hydrolicious Reconditioning Conditioner for dry and damaged hair. And it has the purple sort of tie-dye color in there. There are 3 Hydrolicious ones. One has orange, one has green, I think. But this purple one, the slip on this is crazy. Crazy. And I love it. It makes it so easy to detangle. So I'll use a ton of this. Unfortunately, this doesn't come in the big giant herbal essence sizes yet, the way Hello Hydration does. I used to use Hello Hydration and then I discovered this. And this has way more slip in it. So it probably has more combs, more dimethicone, and that is like the 3rd ingredient. But I love this conditioner. So I use that. So I detangle after washing. Then after getting out of the shower, what I do, and sometimes I braid my hair up after I detangle. Sometimes I don't. It just depends on how I'm feeling and how ready I am to get out of the shower. You do what's good for you. Some people, if you got a lot of hair, I mean, I don't have tons and tons of hair. If my hair was really long, I would definitely braid it up or twist it up every time. My hair is at the length that where some of my hair can do that and some of it I don't need to because it's not all the same length. So if you feel like you need to twist or braid your hair after detangling it to keep it from getting tangled up again, then do so. I don't do that all the time. What I do once I get out is moisturize it. And in the wintertime, I like using a cream hair dress. So there's hair in this, so if you're offended by that, I'm sorry. But this is my Live. It is a cream hair dress. Oops. I will take some out, and it is super thick. It is very, very thick. It is almost like some sort of body butter. Super moisturizing. A little goes a long way. I will be totally honest about that. I have learned that the hard way. I have like applied it, like tons and tons of it, and then discovered that my hair isn't absorbing it anymore. It's just sitting on top because it's absorbed all it can. But this in it creates a amazing sort of barrier that does not allow water to escape your hair. Your hair stays soft and supple and moisturized the entire week without reapplying anything to it. So you just gotta find the magic amount that you need to apply. You don't want to add too much, but you don't want to add too little, because if you use it too sparingly, it can't moisturize. So you can play with it. Now I gotta get back into figuring out how much is enough for me. in my hair, because I kind of got it out of practice with it, because I didn't use that during the summer. It's actually too much for the summer for me. So it's perfect for the winter though, because then you just don't, your hair is moisturized. You don't have to worry about it. So then I will use the Live, which looks like this. And of course it's not all chipped like mine, but this is an old jar because it's $7.89. Last time I checked in the beauty supply, it was $9. But I literally, and this is like almost to the bottom, I literally buy one of these a year. I buy one jar of Live a year, and it lasts the entire year. This size. I always get the big size, and it lasts the entire year. So I use the bulk of it over the winter. I maybe use it during the summer, not that often, but winter though includes winter and then spring until it gets hot enough. So we're talking, what? November, December, January, February, March, April, May, usually until May. So that's 7 months of use. So that's how much I use it. So that's for me. And my hair is about 4 or 5 inches long. So you estimate how much you're going to need. And of course, you know, you can, if you don't use it in a year, you'll have it. But I'm just saying that's how much I go through in a year. So after I have done that, and I have put on I have braided my hair up however I'm going to braid it. Then, for the rest of the week, I use my wig caps and my wigs. Then Friday comes around and I start all over again. So that is my winter hair regimen. And it's super simple. It works for me. You can try it. Maybe it'll work for you. And hopefully, you will see the amazing growth that I saw when I was very diligent with this regimen. I plan to be very diligent with it again this year. And we will see what the results are in the spring. So if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching. Bye.